The impact of this attack on the survivors. We're joined by trauma psychologist Suzana Flores, who lives and works in New Orleans. Suzana, thank you for being with us. You live just 1 block away from where this happened, and you say that you were woken up by gunshots. What was that like for
Yes,
you?
yes. We were woken up by gunshots, definitely gunshots. But here's the thing: it's New Orleans, and there's fireworks, and so
Wow.
you just missed it as fireworks. And it wasn't until I woke up and I saw a million, what appeared to be a million text messages worrying about us because we're so close to where the attack occurred. My friend Aaron telling me like check in, and I was like, check into what? And we turned in
Wow.
the news, and that's when the horror began.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that and that you had to go through that. How do you think your community is doing after this? How are others processing, wrapping your mind around having been so close to what did happen, having to check in and not even understanding what that meant at the moment?
Well, you know what? The residents of New Orleans, NOLA for short, are very strong, and we're very resilient after many things that has happened in this city. And so we remind ourselves of that. So even though many of us feel emotionally numb still and are experiencing cognitive dissonance, which is like when your belief system is not matching reality, we are supporting each other. And we are going to continue to celebrate. This is the city of celebration, resiliency, festivals, and we will not allow the terrorists to win. And so the other day, we purposely walked down Bourbon Street, like in defiance, and we had what's called a second line, which is a brass band goes first and people follow, to reopen New Orleans because
Wow.
it was necessary. But yeah, we're trying to be a support to each other.
And that is the second line. It's so much a part of NOLA culture down there. So for
Yes,
that to
yes,
be the way
absolutely.
that, yeah, that you guys showed up and showed out in defiance. But now putting on your hat as a trauma psychologist, what are some things that people can do in the short term and in the longer term to process traumas like this one, especially even whether you were there or not there, have seen the videos on social media, anywhere else, because we can become so desensitized to this.
Yes. Okay. So some things that people can do is the first thing I'd recommend is speaking to a trauma specialist. I work at Ochsner Slidell Psychiatry, and so therefore, we are ready to help individuals. Speaking to friends, practicing relaxation tools such as meditation or deep breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, maintaining your routines, continuing to do what you normally do and accept your feelings. So if you are not having a great day, it is what it is. You are not having a great day and you just need time to heal. And most importantly, don't isolate, especially in a city like New Orleans, right? We don't
Mm,
isolate. We
yeah.
celebrate.
I like that. Don't isolate, we celebrate. How big of an impact can something like this have on the people who may have actually witnessed the attack or may not have actually witnessed it, but still feel disturbed by it regardless?
Well, the greatest impact, of course, will be on individuals who experience the trauma firsthand and any first responder. Additionally, like, seeing the attack versus hearing it is a big difference. But we experience, those of us who didn't witness the attack are still numb and in disbelief, and it's going to take a while to heal. So obviously the symptoms for someone, panic attacks, hypervigilance, like you're super aware of your environment. All of those things are going to happen to a greater degree to those who witness it. But still, the people who didn't experience the same thing because it's just mental confusion.
Wow. Thank you so much, Suzana Flores, trauma psychologist, for being here with us, for sharing your own experience and how your community is remaining defiant and resilient through all of it. We really appreciate you.